You know, I talk a lot about workload in teaching, but there's one group in schools who I feel are just at absolute breaking point now, and that's Sendcos. And if you're not one or you haven't worked closely with one, you've probably got no idea just how impossible that job has become. And according to this TES article, only 6% of Sendcos say they finish their admin during contracted hours. 6%. 94% then is being done working weekends, evenings, in the holidays. And a lot of it probably won't be done because there's just not enough hours in the day. And that's before they even start teaching, because in most primary schools, the Sendcos also have a class. So they're trying to teach 30 plus children and manage provision for every student in the school who needs extra support. The admin is just relentless, endless EHCPs, referrals, evidence gathering, meetings. Every local authority seems to want something completely different. And here's the thing, the paperwork isn't optional, it's statutory, it has to be done. So it just gets squeezed into the cracks after school, after bedtime, after a 10-hour day. And underneath all of that is something far deeper, the compassionate fatigue, because Sendcos really, really care. They fight for the children who need it the most. They chase assessments, they call parents, beg for funding, push against a system that seems to just be designed to say no. But no matter how hard they work, it's never enough. Not because they're not good enough, but because the system around them is completely broken. The waiting lists are endless, support services are cut, parents are frustrated, and rightly so. And when it all falls apart, it's the Sendco who takes the blame. If something goes wrong, it lands on them. When parents are unhappy, it's the Sendco dealing with it. If a child's plan isn't updated in time, it's the Sendco's fault. One person holding the hopes of so many children now with almost no support. And they're the ones crying in the car after another meeting that went nowhere. The ones burning out from caring so much in a role that gives back at the minute so little. And yet we still treat Send as like the Sendco's job, and it's not, it's everyone's job. Teachers, leaders, governors, the whole school community. And until we start sharing that responsibility, nothing's going to change, and we're just going to see more burnt out Sendco's leaving the profession. And I know we're all waiting to see what these proposed changes and fixes are going to be from the government, and I know plenty of people aren't holding out too much hope, but none of it will work if we just keep leaving the one person to carry the entire weight of inclusion on their own. So next time you see your Sendco, check in on them, see if there's anything that you can help with, take off their plate, because right now, being a Sendco, I genuinely just don't know how people do it, because it is just relentless.